Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer with Oculus Rift Reviews. Today we're going to review and play Throw the Ball in the Hole VR, a free-to-play game on the Steam store for the HTC Vive, Valve Index, and the Oculus Rift. I will put a link on my video where you can download this game, and I do recommend it. I really enjoyed it. It kind of reminded me of this other game, but it's good on its own. Although it is pretty light on content, you can probably beat the game in between anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes depending on your skill level. This is a fun game. This is a game that you might want to go back and try to beat your score. It does count the number of throws it takes for you to get to the very end. I was able to beat the game, but not after my arm was very sore, and this is actually my second playthrough, and at the very end, I'm gonna admit, my arm was kind of tired, so I really couldn't finish it a second time. But I did enjoy both my playthroughs. This is a nice physics puzzler, and the thing that's really good about it is the throwing mechanic. So I've said this before, throwing mechanics in VR work when the throwing mechanic feels responsive. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate as far as real world physics. It just has to be fun and something consistent. What you don't want to see is just you throw it one way one time and it goes a certain distance, and then you throw it again the same way and it goes somewhere else. So you want to see something that's logical and something that's consistent, and this game does it right. However, I will say there's another game just like this that's even better, but it's a paid game. It's called Hurl VR. That game normally retails for $4.99, and I got it on sale for $2.49. So if you like this game, please help out that developer and buy that game as well. You know what I say, download and play this one, then play Hurl. And this one definitely deserves some love. Did it make my top 100 list? Well, you know what, I'm gonna stay silent on that. I'm gonna put a link on this video where you can go check out my top 100 list of free-to-play games and see if this little gem made it, or if it just made honorable mention. So either made the list or it just made honorable mention. It just fell outside the list. It definitely wouldn't make top 50 or anything like that, but it might make the bottom 50 of the top 100 list. It is a very solid game. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. Keep in mind, there's just not a whole lot here. I wish there were more levels. I wish there were more modifiers. So here you have like bouncing walls where you have to throw the ball off a bouncing wall, and you have also like these barriers that you have to get the ball over, and then you have like these little slits in some of the barriers that you have to get your ball through, and those are all nice, but I would like to see like maybe some besides. Oh, by the way, there's also this obstacle where you can see these little like window looking chime things block your path between you and the object of throwing the ball. But I would like to see some more modifiers, maybe some teleport pads or something crazy like that, or maybe a super bouncy, or maybe bounce it off two different walls versus just one wall, the way it was done in this game. After finishing the first time though, it was much easier the second time, but the last one is still pretty difficult because it is pretty far away, and by that time my arm was pretty tired, so that one can be pretty difficult. All in all though, simple graphics. There's not really much to this game as far as looks and visuals. I would like to see at least a better looking environment. It doesn't have to be varied for this type of game that's pretty short anyways, but just, somewhat prettier looking. I thought the sounds were okay for this type of game. And yeah, so I do recommend it. I'm gonna give this game a 6.5 out of 10. I do recommend you download this game. I had no issues as far as gameplay at all with this game. It ran smoothly, no crashes or anything, no frame rate drops, and again, the physics were pretty good. I won't say they were the most realistic physics, but there was something logical, consistent, and throwing the ball actually felt satisfying. So give thumbs up for this developer. Thank you for this game. And if you like my video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And have a wonderful day. I'm Fast Lawyer. Peace out.